Yo Nation, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. As you guys know, Phrolova is supposed to be coming very soon. I think it's in a couple of hours or so. And with that, a lot of you are wondering which or how many asteroids you can actually accumulate over this time period. I believe the update is going to be in 6 weeks and stuff like that. So I did the math for you guys in order for you guys not to do it essentially, and give you like a perspective of how many asteroids you can actually save up and maybe get you Phrolova in time. But before jumping into it, here's a word from our sponsor. You're ready to pull for your favorite character, but there's one problem. No loot. Instead of overpaying through the in-game store, head to lootbar.gg, today's sponsor, where the recharge process is fast, safe, and simple. You'll get an 11% discount plus a 10% new user coupon, saving you almost 21% compared to the official price. Your loot will arrive in seconds, and you'll be back in the game summoning top-tier characters and weapons. I was super skeptical of this, that I ran my own test, and it says that you'll get delivered your loot in 30 minutes, but I got them in under 5 minutes. It was really fast. So with thousands of positive reviews and unbeatable prices, lootbar.gg is the smarter way to recharge in Wuthering Waves. Click the link in the description in order to start saving money now. All right, welcome back. So I made this document for you guys in order to sort of paint out every single asteroid you can make in Wuthering Waves right now. Of course, starting off with the dailies. When it comes to the dailies in 6 weeks period, which is 42 days, that's the period of a big update, how long it's going to be staying. You're going to be accumulating around 2,520. That's 60 asteroids a day, and that should be a good amount of asteroids or a big chunk of asteroids that you're going to be getting from logging in daily and also doing your dailies and stuff like that. So yeah, the second thing, or the big chunk of asteroids you're going to be making, is from the Wuthering Waves, about 1,600 if you are going to be finishing the whole thing. But of course, if you are unable to finish the whole thing, you're probably going to be getting around 1,100 or maybe 1,200, depending on how many or which score you're going to be getting in the Wuthering Waves, because yeah, it's such a difficult sort of end game content, especially if you haven't played the game for quite some times. But yeah, 1,600, it's a good amount of asteroids in order to guarantee Phrolova. The next thing is going to be to the Tower of Adversity. The Tower of Adversity is something that gets sort of maybe refreshed, can I say refreshed or resetted each 10, I believe, is it 10 days or maybe more, maybe 12 or something. Tower of Adversity, 700 asteroids if you going to be finishing the whole thing. It's an end game content as well. If you haven't been playing the game for a while, maybe you struggle with that, but yeah, it's a good amount of asteroids you're going to be getting there. And then there is the Thousands Gateways Fantasies. This is something that is very fun. On a 6 weeks period, you're going to be getting around 960, and it's easy to make. You just have to get the right buffs from it, and you should be able to finish it very quickly. Then we're going to be having compensations and codes. They already released the 3 codes that they gave during the live stream, and you got 300 asteroids from that. And then there is the compensations for the update itself and stuff like that, and that should be accumulating around 900 asteroids total. It's a good amount. And then we have the map exploration. Is usually around 2,000 from the of course, if they're going to be introducing a new area and stuff like that. So from all the chests and all the what is it called, the puzzles and stuff like that, you should be getting around 2,000 asteroids, and it's been consistent through the updates. So that's speculation, of course, but it should be around 2,000, which is a good amount as well. And then we have the story quest. The story quest doesn't give as much, unfortunately. I wish they gave more, because it's such as the main event or the main thingy that you play, or most people play the game for. 200, it's kind of low, but it is what it is, honestly. They've been quite generous, sorry, and they've been very consistent, because I've been checking the other updates, and getting around like we're going to be seeing like the total here, but we can, since you guys can see it, it's around like 11,000. It's been very consistent throughout like the other updates as well. Over to quests, sometimes like we get like the side quests and stuff like that, and you get like, I believe like 20 to 40 from those like side quests with each quest, of course, and I rounded up around 200. Of course, like that can sort of like get less or more, so to speak, because like we're going to be speculating since we don't have the exact numbers. But yeah, the Phantasma Dreamland event, that's usually around like 1200, and then we have the Dreaming Deep DLC, that's around 600, and then the Overflowing Picture book usually about 400. And yeah, we're going to be having like the Deep Seas survey event. These are speculations as well, which can get you around 180. And then you have the Resonator trials if you haven't done those, and they're usually around like 80, depending on like how many sort of like what is it called, like a resonator they're going to be releasing. So about 80 or 40 if you do just one, I believe. Yeah, and the grand total is going to be 11,000. These are just like speculative numbers if they stay consistent with the amount of asteroids they've been giving in the previous sort of like updates, of course, but these can vary. But yeah, around 70 pools more or less, of course, depending on how many they're going to be giving the actual like summons themselves. So yeah, 70 pools is not bad. It's going to be guaranteeing you the character if you're going to win your 50-50. Of course, that's going to be the issue if you don't have previous, of course, like previous asteroids from the other updates and stuff like that. So yeah, 70 pools is not really bad, especially that they've been generous, and if you've been saving for this character. But the only issue that I can see happening is a lot of people are going to be summoning for this character without having Cantarella, and that can sort of like impact the performance of that character. So you might like have to grab Cantarella as well in order to like to get the best amount out of that character. Another thing that you have to like to think of, that you might have to like to pull for the weapon as well. But if you happen to like to get them early, you might be very, very lucky. But yeah, it is what it is, honestly. Let me know if you guys are going to be summoning for Phrolova, because she looks very exciting. I made a video sort of like reacting to her showcase, and sort of like made me debate whether to summon for her or not. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below if you guys are going to be summoning. And I haven't decided yet because I don't have Cantarella, as I mentioned in that video. But once I know more, I maybe summon or maybe not, depending on how crucial she's going to be to the Camellia team, honestly. But yeah, I'm really excited for the update to see what they have cooked for us. With that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I'll be catching you guys in the next video. Oh yeah, subscribe and like the video.